Alrighty. What's up, everybody? It is I, Peter Joseph, here once again for video number 2 on your Friday night. And you know what that means. Friday night, September the 20th, 2024. Thank you all for watching right here on the main channel, Killer of Demons 669. And as always, thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video and subscribe right now to this channel and my other channels down there in the description box below. Show your love and support. Leave a comment if you wish. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can do that. But don't leave stupid comments because you go bye-bye and Satan will eat your soul. And don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Share the video all over the internet. Don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video, because if you miss anything, you're pretty much SOL, and I think we all know what that means by now. And if you don't know what it means, please, for the love of God, look it up. Or you're gonna get violently slapped in the fucking face. And that's that. So, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and that's that. And if you're brand new here, welcome to the party, pal. We hope you enjoy the ride. Sit back, relax, get punched. Well, grab a cold one, sit back, relax, put your feet up, and enjoy the show. And if you like it, great. You don't, get out of here, go fuck yourself. And that's that. Let me move on. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're 20 minutes away from SmackDown on the USA Network. So it should be a great show. Roman and Cody gonna be on the show. We got Eli Drake. That's not an insult. That's a fact of life. He will be defending the United States Championship against Andrade. And we'll probably get some more stuff as we are 2 weeks away from Bad Blood. Coming your way October the 5th at a special start time of 6 p.m. So that means the pay-per-view will be over by 9. So by the time the pay-per-view is over, the second hour of Collision will be starting. So, not a great time to be Tony Khan. But October is not going to be a great month for Tony Khan. Except for maybe October the 2nd, which is their 5th year anniversary show. But then Collision's going to be, gonna get bad ratings. And then October the 8th, Title Tuesday against NXT, head to head is going to get destroyed. And then lots of preemptions with the baseball playoffs going on and hockey starting and basketball starting. It's a mess. But that's the price you pay for being on TBS and TNT during the baseball, hockey, and basketball season. That's what happens. What do you want to do? And that's that. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, check out my NXT review over on my Peter Joseph channel. Link will be down below in the gobbledygook. And a little bit later on. Alright, but really quickly, ladies and gentlemen, on video number 2 on your Friday night, September the 20th, 2024, it is time for your, I didn't do it last week, but we're bringing it back this week. It is time for your late night, late and out of date TNA, Impact Wrestling, and Ring of Horror review for last night, September the 19th, 2024. Alright, so really quickly, we're gonna start with TNA. The fallout from Victory Road last week, which was pretty damn good. Now on the road to Battle for Glory. Alright, so we got that. We got brand new Women's Knockouts Tag Team Champions once again. Spitfire won the belts from Masha Slamovich, and, well, not new to the system, but new partner of Masha Slamovich, that's Tasha Steelz, because Alicia Edwards got a broken neck and everything. But, yeah, Alicia got some shit done on this show. We're going to hear from Say His Name, and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. Joe Hendry's going to talk to the crowd We got Rhino, Gore, going head to head with Matt Crappy Cardona. Woo, woo, woo. You blew it. And also, First Class of AJ, AJ Francis, Flop Dollar and his good buddy, taking on newcomers, the Sinner and the Saint. That's a nice tag team. Oh man, I would love for that tag. That's a great evil tag team. If they can get like somebody evil, like Father James Mitchell, anyone? I'm interested. So we'll see what happens with that. But we'll talk about that in a little bit. Alright, so we start off, Impact, and, we're not in Kentucky anymore. We're at the Boeing Center at Techport, wherever that is, in San Antonio, Texas. Scared them Cowboys that day. So we got Tom Phillips and Aiden English, Matthew Waywall on commentary. Alright, so we start the show off with Alicia Edwards coming out, no longer a tag team champion. We all know why. I just mentioned it because Masha and Tasha Steelz lost the belts to Spitfire. She's really pissed off about that, and says the fans are pissed off that she lost the belt. No, the fans love it. So she says if it wasn't for Masha, I'd still be a champion, and if Masha thought she could embarrass her in front of the world, she has another thing coming. And then on to Masha Slamovich. She comes out, Alicia tells her that she can't do anything because I'm under concussion protocol, so with the neck brace shit. She tells Masha that you don't understand a word I'm saying, because, you don't even speak English. So Masha starts talking in Russian. She does speak some English, but shut up! And that's what she says. And it says, I understand everything that you've pretty much said. Then she says, I'm sick of hearing your voice. I'm sick of you. I'm sick of your voice. I'm just sick and tired of hearing your voice. And then Tasha Steelz out of nowhere with a Gilmore Cutter. Bang! Well, actually, she didn't hit that, but she attacks Masha from behind. Masha pulls her by the hair. Beats the shit out of her, but Alicia hits her with Kendra, the kendo stick. Kendra, the kendo stick. Fun. And then Jordan Grace, still your Knockouts Women's Champion, she comes out. Tasha tries to hit her with the kendo stick, but Jordan blocked it with the title belt. And then the system start coming out, so the guys start coming out. Fandango, Moose, Eddie Edwards, and Brian Myers, they all come out, surround Jordan Grace. And then the music of the Hardys, Matt Hardy, Denny, and Jeff Hardy, dude! They come out, and the system bails. And then we get the music of Santino, you son of a gun! He comes out and says, you want to fight so bad, I'm Santino Marella. You go to fight and I make the wish happen. I'm Santino Marella. I'm Italian. Anyway, so he books a 6-man tag team match for later on. And then, who we saw at Victory Road is gorgeous daughter, Ariana Grace. Her music hits, and she says, well, I'm going to be in a match myself too, because I am the NXT liaison. So, me and a mystery partner are gonna, from NXT, and I think we all know what that is, that was, Carmen Petrovich. They're gonna take on Wendy Choo Choo and Rosemary next week. Oh god, if Rosemary loses in TNA of all places! Why? I hope not. But we got that. So, first segment was pretty good. 2.5 out of 5 stars. Alright, then we have Josh Alexander backstage. And then EY, the OG, EY, Eric Young, comes up to him and says, I've been in the position that you've been in before. It's all about respect, and there's a lot of young guys looking at your every move there, Josh. And then he says, you're a leader here, and it's time to take things serious. From one OG to one of the longest reigning TNA champions in TNA history. So let's see if Josh takes things seriously. I doubt it, but we got that. Alright, moving on. Alright, there we go. Further backstage, Jordan Grace talks with Masha Slamovich and says that I've been holding open challenges, hoping that you would accept my challenge. And why don't we do it right now? So Masha says, I got other things to do, but thanks for the offer. Then she knocks on the Hardys' door, shows them a younger picture of her with Matt Hardy. Well, none of them might not sit well with Rebby. And says that as a young wrestler from Russia, I never thought I would ever meet up with you guys in my life. And then Matt Hardy says, that's the beauty of pro wrestling. So you can be a little bitty Hulkster dude sitting in the crowd, and then next thing you know, you're in the ring with that person that you've been watching for 20 years. Hey, I started out, I watched Joe Maximo in the early days of TNA, and then I met him in 2013. Started, and then I didn't even know there was I didn't know about his school. I didn't even know about his promotion, FSW. I didn't even know about FBW at the time. And then, started. We met at his gym where FSW was emanating, and so sometimes FBW. So we met up there. We talked for a little bit, showed me a couple moves, and then I picked it up, and then it's like, hey, you wanna do some wrestling? It's like, I'll try it, and if I don't like it, I'll just leave. So that's what I did. I did it for like 3 months, and I was like, I gotta go back to work. I don't want to jeopardize myself getting seriously hurt. Ooh, Roman and Cody gotta be face to face tonight on SmackDown. I'm interested. I am very interested to see that. Also, like I said, Eli Drake versus Andrade for the United States belt. That's coming up in a little bit. Alright, so Masha lives out her childhood dream of meeting the Hardys and teaming up with the Hardys. And, not teaming up. I don't think she teamed up. I think she met them and that's it. But we'll get to that later. Alright, moving on. Alright, match number 1. First class, AJ Francis and KC Navarro, I know you, take on the Sinner and the Saint. Well, didn't go so well for the Sinner and the Saint in their TNA debut. By the way, the Sinner is Kid Icarus and Travis Williams. Well, those guys are. Anyway, AJ launches Kid Icarus into Travis Williams, and then he hits the down payment with a big splash from KC Navarro afterwards. 1, 2, 3. So first class get the win, and I didn't give 2 fucks. 2.25 out of 5 stars. Alright. I forgot to turn that sound off. Sorry about that. Okay, moving on. Alright, so after that, we go to Mike Santana. He has a barbed wire bat. Oh, he means business. And he's like, I never realized how comfortable I feel in the world. And then he says, I'm gonna baptize JD, meaning Fandango, in his own blood. And then he says, we're locked in this world with him. Strap in, we're in hardcore country, basically. Not Mickey James. Hardcore country! That's another thing. If I met Mickey James, there'd be a different hardcore country, if you know what I mean. And then Nick Aldis will have to do nothing but sit and like it. Because never mind. Moving on. Alright, so yeah, Santana is ready to kill JD. Or JDC. Though I liked for him to kill that guy named JD. But that's another story for another time. Go to House of Glory and do that there, Mike Santana. JD is a horrible commentator. He's a mark, too. Yeah, and now he's all buddy-buddy with another mark. Vince Russo, bro. 3 fucking schmucks. Sean Ross Sapp, JD, Jerry Dumpfuck from New York. Hey, your Braves are going bye-bye. The Braves get 4 back by the time we get to Atlanta. Bye-bye. We win one game in Atlanta. Bye-bye. But still, at 8 games after tonight. We'll see what happens with that. I think the Mets are on Apple TV tonight. Ugh. Fucking hate Apple TV. Their commentators suck. Just like Channel 9 last night. They sucked. Ugh, couldn't stand it. But we move on. Alright. Speaking of moving on, we go to the beautiful Gia Miller backstage with Speedball Mike Bailey, the now, once again, X Division champion, says it feels great, and it was great to be the champion, says the X Division is the most competitive division in all of wrestling, you think? So then, Gia says, Santino Marella booked him, Leon Slater, and Kushida in a 6-man tag team match against Zachary Wentz, the former X Division champion, and the former tag team champions, ABC, of Ace Austin and my good buddy, Chris Bay. By the way, sweep me for the love of God. Because yes, ABC is still in the Bullet Club. How, I don't know, because it barely is a Bullet Club these days in America and in Japan. So anyway, Mike Bailey says, I can't wait for the match. And me too. We get that. Alright, then we get some sad footage from Stephanie DeLander, her little thing where she had she says, I have to go for neck surgery. And then her and PCO were talking after Victory Road. Stephanie tells him he needs to be patient, wait for her to, heal up from her surgery, and then they can be, once again, the demonic couple that they are. Matt Cardona fucked that up, that whole fucking wedding. So we get that. Speaking of Matt Cardona, he's finally got a match because he was not medically cleared, shit like that. So he takes on Rhino, and it was kind of meh. Rhino looks on the ring, pulls out a steel chair, but Cardona hits Rhino with the said chair, and the referee calls for the bell, so Rhino wins by disqualification. Didn't care for the match that much. Then the lights go out. Sabu! No, it's not Sabu. Sabu doesn't come out. But when they come back on, PCO is out. Hits a choke slam. Goes for the PCO salt. Or Cardona gets out of the ring. But then PCO hits the PCO salt anyway onto a steel chair. And hits Hammer Fist on the chair. Ow! You sick fuck! Yeah. 55-year-old guy doing that shit. You are not human, sir. Crazy. So the whole Cardona PCO thing has been going on for a few months. Now you add Stephanie DeLander into it. So see what happens with that, and we move on. Alright, then we have Jody Threat and my girl Dani Luna coming out for their match. Non-title match with my girl Kendall Gray and Carly Bright from NXT. But Ariana Grace comes out, congratulates them on being, once again, I think it's like a 3rd or 4th reign with those women's Knockouts tag team belts. And so Ariana says she would like to see them defend their belts against some new competitors. And then she introduces Kendall Gray and Carly Bright. Carly, don't call me Rainbow Bright. Mary Kay, did you say Rainbow Bright? Mary Kay, you idiot, shut up. Mary Kay, shut up. You gotta love Rainbow Bright. Anyway, yeah, I'm showing my age. I love the Rainbow Bright back in the 80s with Transformers, Voltron, My Little Pony, He-Man, She-Ra. GoBots, you know, all those great shows. Thundercats, Quicksilver, stuff like that. Good shit. Anyway, so we had this match and Spitfire won easily. Jody tags herself in, hits a moonsault. Then Spitfire hits the pressure drop. 1, 2, 3 to get the win. And I didn't give 2 flying fucks. And that's it. Alright, there we go, but then we go to Dana Brooke, otherwise known as Ash by Elegance. Is in a makeup room with her personal concierge, Mr. George Iceman. And then Heather Reckless, who signed, we saw her, I believe, a week or so ago, comes in and says, I've been calling you and wanting to fix your style. Yeah, change your name, too. And then George the Iceman says, well, we're busy and we'll think about your little thing you want to do. And then, Heather Reckless asks them to watch her match next week and make their decision. And then Dana Brooke's like, I'm busy! Busy doing what? Baking cookies and catering for the TNA knockouts? Come on now. Shit. We got that. Alright. Then, match number 4. Fandango! Oh, sorry. Fandango! You know, gonna roll the A's, you know, and everything. He takes on Mike Santana in a Texas death match. This was barbaric. No blood, of course. It was sick. Steel chairs were used in the ring. He punches JDC in the corner. JDC powerbombs him onto said chairs. Fandango pulls out a trash can, puts it over Santana, hits it with that kendo stick. Ow. Then he goes to the top rope, hits a leg drop onto Santana, who's in the trash can. And then, oh yeah, there was blood. Santana's busted wide open, so he said, blood, motherfuckers! Blood! You want blood! I got that. You got! So, then, he goes to, Fandango goes to the top rope, hits a, did that. So Santana's busted wide open, Fandango pulls him up, but Santana hits him with the barbed wire bat. Ow! Ow! And then we go to break, we come back. Mike Santana hits a pile driver on the stage for a near fall. Fandango hits a tornado DDT off the stairs. Ouch. For a near fall. Then he runs into Santana. Then Santana flips him over onto the barricade. Ouch. Then Mike Santana gets an equipment cart. Drives it into Fandango. Then he climbs onto the stage. Looks to dive onto Fandango. But then he finds a ladder. And he thinks he's Jeff Hardy. Ah! And then he climbs it, hits a big splash. 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, it was a last man standing match. He gets the 3 count. Then the referee counts to 10. Santana wins. Wait, what? Wait, was this a pinfall last man standing match? I'm confused here. I'm confused. What just happened? He pins the guy, and then the referee's like, counts to 10. That's not a Texas death match. That's just like, we're just gonna add that in. Weird. But anyway. Alright, so Santana got the win. That was a match of the night. And then after the match, we get Moose coming out, attacking Santana with the steel chair. So probably gonna get more with Santana and Moose continuing on. We got that. Alright, so then after that, we got the Sinner and the Saint, Kid Icarus, and Travis Williams backstage. Josh Alexander comes up to them and says they have a lot of potential. And he's like, if you need any help, I'm your man. Where was this a couple of months ago? You lost the match and then turned on the fans after you eliminated Joe Hendry, and then you got all mad. Like, I don't want to talk to the fans anymore. What's wrong with you? Like a complete 360 from a couple of weeks ago. Weird. Alright, we got that. Alright, then we see a vignette of Lei Ying Li, or Li Ying Li, that's Xia Li, basically, says she will be reborn as a stronger self that will never be extinguished, and she's gonna make her debut next week. Alright. So we got Xia Li's butt match next week on the program. That's kind of cool. Hopefully they do something with her in TNA. I hope she has a good run. But we'll see. Alright, then, I think this is the final segment. Let me see here. No, not yet. Not yet. Alright, we got Joe Hendry coming out, and we believe in Joe Hendry. So Joe says this year has been a roller coaster ride, the whole NXT stuff. He says Victory Road was special, and he made a statement where he beat Josh Alexander. I forgot he beat him. And he says, that makes me pretty important in TNA wrestling. And he's like, when I came to TNA, my goal was to become the TNA World Champion. Still coming these close. He says there are a lot of people back in the back that don't want to be successful. That doesn't matter to me because you fans lifted me up, and I have a feeling that they will lift them up to the TNA to become the TNA World Champion. And then Kaz comes out. Kazarian comes out. Says, I'm the only reason you beat Josh. You beat Josh is because you had a loaded weapon in your crotch. Don't go there. He says, people become sick of one-hit wonders, and I'm sick of you, Joe. He says, you sound like a cross between Shrek and Groundskeeper Willie. Donkey! I don't know how Groundskeeper Willie sounds like. What the kite? I don't know how they do that, but anyway. But in any case, that was funny. Then Kaz says, if anyone deserves a shot at the TNA World title, it's me. And he says, if Dolph Ziggler's any kind of champion, he will come out and grant me my title shot. So, on cue, Dolph Ziggler comes out, and he tells Kazarian to shut the fuck up. And he tells Joe Hendry that I expect big things from you in the future. Damn. So, we started SmackDown with the recap of last week's cage match, and then Cody and Roman doing the Mega Powers brother teaming up. They're gonna get them face to face, and then we see the Bloodline entering, going through the metal detectors, and then they just beat the fuck out of the security guards for no apparent reason. Okay. I love you, Solo! Fucking Mark. Anyway, back to TNA. Alright, so Dolph Ziggler comes out, tells Kazarian to shut up, and he tells Joe Hendry, I expect big things from you, Joe, in the future. And he calls Kaz. He says, Kaz, you call yourself the king of TNA, but there's only one crown that matters here, and that's the TNA World title. And this is the closest that you're going to get to it, Kaz. And then Sentinel comes out, books Kaz versus Joe Hendry next week. The winner gets Dolph Ziggler at Bound for Glory. I think we're going to see Joe Hendry versus Dolph Ziggler. Possibly. So we got that. Moving on. Alright, match number 5 on the card. The Intergender 6-person tag team match. So we have the system of Brian Myers, Eddie Edwards, still back to be, they're back as TNA Tag Team Champions, as they beat ABC. I think at Victory Road. They team up with Tasha Steelz, Puerto Rican princess herself. They take on the Hardy Boys and Masha Slamovich. Pretty decent match. Masha gets in, chokes Brian Myers, then hits a suicide dive on Tasha, on the outside. And then Matt Hardy hits a twist of fate on Brian Myers, and then Jeff Hardy, dude, hits a swanton. 1, 2, 3, the Hardys and Masha Slamovich get the win over the system. And that was pretty cool. Masha had a great time being in the ring with her heroes. And that's it. That ends the show. The Hardys celebrate with Masha to end the show. That's it. So, not a big show. Not a big show for TNA. We're rolling on. We've got about a month to go till Bound for Glory in Detroit. And I think we're going to get the Motor City Machine Guns making an appearance. Maybe winning those tag team belts. Well, we'll see. I mean, they're multiple-time TNA Tag Team Champions. So we'll see what happens with that. And a whole lot more. So next week, we got Joe Hendry and Kazarian in the main event to see who faces Dolph at Bound for Glory for the TNA World Title. And a whole lot more. So my final rating for TNA is a solid 7 out of 10 stars. And that's it. Alright, so we're going to get to Ring of Horror in just a minute. Alright, so after that whole thing with the Bloodline coming out, so we're going to start up properly with our first match of the night for the United States title, Eli Drake and Andrade. This should be pretty good. Get some good energy. Wake me up for the rest of the night. And that's that. Alright, so once again, 7 out of 10 stars for TNA. Now, sadly, we have to go to Ring of Horror. And, wasn't a bad show last night from Ring of Honor. It's better than the week before that. Alright, so we're finally out of Texas at the Esports Auditorium. Finally got done with those shows. Now we're at the Denny Sanford Premier Center in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. And our commentary team of Ian Ricka Boring and my good friend, the Pasta, Caprice Coleman. Alright, we got that. Alright, so another week of Ring of Horror wrestling. As they're leading up to whatever's next. Alright, so we get the opening sequence, we run down the card, and we start off with the ladies. We got the Women's TV Champion, Red Velvet, from your mama's kitchen, taking on former TNA Knockout Champion, former NWA Tag Team Champion, Miss AK-47 herself, Allison Kay. We saw her and Marty Bell last week on Collision, and they lost to Paige and Harley Cameron. I don't know how. But anyway. It was a pretty decent match. 5.5 minute match. It was a non-title proving ground match. Meaning if Allison Kay wins the match or goes the distance, a 10-minute time limit, she gets a future title shot. But, it's back and forth. They went. Red Velvet gets the win with the final slice on Allison Kay. Beats her in 5.5 minutes. Big fucking whoop. Decent match. Decent. At best. And that's it. Alright, then we got a video on the Ring of Honor tag team title match coming up later in the show. We have the Dark Order of the Beaver Boys, Johnny Huggy and Alex Reynolds. They're going to be taking on the Ring of Honor tag team champions, Dustin Rhodes, whose contract is coming up soon, so I don't know if he's going to re-sign or not. And his tag team partner, the Spanish God, Sammy Guevara. Alright, so we got a video of them for that match coming up later. Alright, match number 2. Once again, here comes the Tony Khan specials. Jobber matches right after the first fucking match. So we have the Gates of Agony. We have Bishop Kwan. I know that Kwan. By the way, Kwan. Bishop Khan, excuse me. Bishop Khan is taking on my good friend Roger Mendez October the 5th in New York. So that should be fun if you want to go see Bishop Khan. That's that. But next month, November, we got J-Rod, who's a OVW superstar. She's going to be probably taking on Angel Metro for the women's wrestling title. And then we got Black Machismo. Ooh, yeah, making his Brooklyn return. Oh, I am pumped for that. I don't know who he's going to face, but probably Darius Carter for all I know. But then again, maybe the new champion, Dan fucking Moff, beat my other cousin, TJ Marconi, last month. And he's got a rematch in at October 5th. So we'll see what happens with all that. So, but So, but yeah. So, yeah, we got that. So, Bishop Khan, gonna be in New York City in October. And also, Jay fucking Lethal from AEW and J-Rod from OVW. So, you like that indie wrestling from New York? Go see Jay Lethal in November. And Bishop Khan! And just say, and if you do meet him, just say, I do not Kwan! He'll look at you like, what? Final Fantasy X reference. Oh, that's Quan. 9 reference, not 10. Sorry, 9. You never play that game. Some of you have never played that game. Like, you don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Kina's dad is named Quan. And he's like, I know not Quan! I can't wait till they remake that. I heard strong rumblings that Final Fantasy IX is going to be remade. Like 7 has been remade. 8 was remastered. Sucked. It should have been remade. I want 9 to be remade. I know it's 4 discs. Probably going to be chopped up like Final Fantasy 7 is. We got Rebirth, was the second game, which was fucking epic this year. Then we had the first one. Then we had Integrate. And I think the third one, which is the last of, I think it's the last in the trilogy, is going to be called Reunion. That's the tentative name, called Reunion. And then it's going to definitely have some more DLC. Ugh. I really wish the new game I'm playing now, Black Myth Wukong, and this boss that I'm on, he pisses me the fuck off. So fucking cheap. I have him like down to like 5% health. He's about to die, and he just pulls out his fucking dick. I mean, special, and he hits me, and I have no health left. And my character is like level 150, and all my spirits are maxed out pretty much. Well, not all of them, but I don't have all the celestial items and all that other good stuff. My Corey goes like, are we going for a night at the Roxbury there, Corey? Yeah. I guess, I don't know. Alright, so we move on. Alright, so the Gates of Agony beat these Hamanagers named Dante Leon and Trip Jordy. No, not Jordy LaForge from Star Trek. Captain, I can't see my visor. Anybody see my visor? Reading Rainbow. Okay. Yeah, Jordy LaForge. You know, we all know LaForge Burton. His epic roles. Reading Rainbow, Jordy LaForge, and Toby. You know, Guten Kinte from Roots 1 and 2. What is your name, slave? My name is Kunta Kinte. Psh! I said, what is your name? Toby. I can't say what, obviously, you would think I was going to say. Can't say it. So I'm not that type of guy. You know I have a lot of friends. But move on. Alright, so the Gates of Agony win with Open the Gates. 2 minutes suckfest. Bye-bye. We move on. Then we go to Preston Vance. Taking on the resident idiot, the, former cameraman. Well, cameraman now for being the Dark Order. And we all know Brandon Cutler, you idiot. Cutler mocks the idea of Preston not being able to hit him, and then until the Code of Honor is enforced. So Preston reluctantly shakes this Hamanager's hand, hits him right in the face, and then beats the crap out of him. And then Brandon got one move in, a stunner over the ropes, and he grabs a kind of sloppy chinlock. And then then Vance comes back with a spinning bell to back slam for a near fall. Brandon comes back with a super kick into a pump handle slam for a near fall. And then Preston's like, alright, that's it. I fucking hate this guy. I'm not having any of that. Finish him up with a discus lariat in 4 minutes. Boring! Boring. I couldn't stand it. Alright, after that, we go to a video from last week where we saw the Iron Savages jump my good friends in the Outrunners, Turbo Floyd and Truth Magnum. By the way, Turbo Floyd follows me on Instagram and Twitter. Good man. You are a good man. And I'm gonna say it right now. I don't care if I get a lot of heat for this. I'm gonna say right now, the Outrunners are gonna become the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, if not the AEW Tag Champs, by the end of the year or early 2025. Mark my words on that. It's gonna happen. They're getting... The fans love these guys. I love them. They're like an 80... They're that 80s groove theme. They dress like they're out of the 80s. You know, Erica Lee, you know, the resident side chick, I guess, comes out looking like Gloria Glitter from WOW, the other WOW. You know, on Channel 55 on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock. You know, it starts like at 11:15 now, because Charles Stanley has to come on. Nothing wrong with that, but, you know, praise Jesus and everything, but, you know, just set your DVR accordingly after that. Now, don't set it for 11, but set it for, like, from 11 to, like, 12:15, 12:30, so you don't miss anything. That's what I had to do. I'm DVRing it, I'm getting, like, 2 matches, basically, for WOW. I'm like, come on! And speaking of that, actually, a couple of the WOW women's superstars actually hit me up on Instagram, because I left a comment on one of the videos. I think it was Katarina Jinx from Animal Instinct, along with Goldie. What's her name? Goldie Collins of Animal Instinct. They were showing like Katarina Jinx do this like move, and it was like, I bet that hurt. I'm like, yeah. And I think I said something, and then Katarina Jinx like commented right back. And it says, I'd like to put you in it. I'm like, no, I'm retired. You can put me in something else, but that's another story for another time. But, and you say, you know, I don't get notice online from wrestlers. They love me. They all love me. If you don't believe me, I mean, freaking Lisa Marie Varon, no, Victoria, she remembered me on Twitter. She was talking, not Twitter, on her, on Twitch, actually. She was doing a live stream on Twitch, and then I came in with on my Twitch channel, and then I said, "Hi Lisa, you remember Peter from WOW?" And he goes, "Oh, I remember that." I'm not lying, no cap. I still have the picture. Pictures, I should say. It's on my Facebook page. I think it's my Facebook. I think it's my Facebook or my Twitter, actually. I don't know. I don't care if I'm missing this fucking match. I don't care. I don't know. But let me go to my Instagram. Let me just see if I have that picture of me and Victoria. I think I have it. I have to have it on here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I think it's on my Facebook page, actually. Because I don't have it. Let me go. I have to go through my entire freaking... Nah, because it was a couple years ago. But... It is what it is. By the way, yeah. Me and Kevin Steen. I'm so great. I am so great at what I do. I am so good at what I do. Well, more? I got more. I got more. Not of wrestlers, but... Me and my buddy Prince Nana, of course. Because we're from Brooklyn. I got more. Don't worry. I got a lot more. I got a lot more. Me and Father James Mitchell. Part of the prophecy, by the way. I thought I had it. I guess I don't. Oh, here it is. I do have it. I know I had it. I'm not dumb. Can I go through it? No, I can't. Okay, but here it is. Me and Victoria. Think I'm lying. I don't lie. Here's receipts. I don't fucking lie. I don't lie. Also, me and the beautiful Ash Costello. And yes, we do make a good couple. So to say I don't meet people and it's Make-A-Wish stuff, no. Never have and never will be. And probably my favorite picture of all time. Me and Abaddon. So, fuck you if you think it's all Make-A-Wish shit. Because you'll never meet anybody like that in your life. That's pretty much it. Alright, let's get back to Ring of Horror, and then we're gonna get out of here and watch the rest of SmackDown and Rampage after that. Alright, so the Outrunners, we saw them get jumped by the Iron Savages, Bear Boulder and Bear Bronson, along with Jacked Jameson. So we saw that, and then we get a promo from them. They respect that, the Iron Savages' muscles, but they have no glitz, no glamour. Wow. They're fat! The son of a bitches are fucking fat! Okay, Scott, calm down. Calm down. Now I'll make him bleed! Oh, calm down, please. Calm down. Mike, can you get him, please? Hey, Scott, stop being an asshole! I'm gonna put you through a freaking ambulance! Good. Get him. Okay, thank you, Mike. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. What is that, Scott? What? What do you want to say to me? Say to my good ear, please? He's fat! Mike, take him out of here! Oh, no. Alright, so we got that. So I guess we're going to get a tag team match out of that. Okay, moving on. Alright, then we got Johnny Hungy taking on Biff Tannen, otherwise known as Kevin Matthews. The man who runs WrestlePro in Jersey, because he never comes back to New York. What's up with that, Kev? Anyway, decent match. You know, Johnny Hungy wins with the spin cycle in under 3 minutes. Did I say under 3 minutes? Pretty much it. So hey, Johnny Hungy gets a win, which you rarely see. KM continues to lose. Not like his days in TNA when he was tag team champions with a guy named Fala. Bah! And that's it. Eli just beat Andrade to retain the United States title. Decent match. Ooh. Eli's head. Ooh. Like the side of his head got like all cut up. And it's like right near his eye. That was nasty. Oh, I think the back fist got him with what he got knocked the hard way with blood. BFT, ooh, right on his head. 1, 2, 3. Eli Drake's your winner. I wonder what's next for him. Who could be next for him? I don't know. Alright, so Johnny Hungy beats Kevin Matthews in under 3 minutes. Didn't care. Alright, then we got Smart Mark Sterling, hyping up his good buddy in the Premier Athletes, Josh the Goods Woods, former Ring of Honor Pure Champion. I believe former Ring of Honor TV Champion as well. Alright, we got a code of honor between Andrade and Eli. He's like, I don't want to shake your hand. And Andrade's like, yeah, he's the man. He's the man. He's the champ. And Eli's like, don't ever touch my hand again like that again. Weird. Moving on. Alright. Then we go to our next match. We go back to the ladies. We got Rachel Ellering taking on Maggie Lee. Who? Don't know who that is. We got a Boss Woman Slam Abyss. So we got Abyss. Abyss is a Boss Man Slam, but the Boss Woman Slam by Rachel Ellering. 1, 2, 3 in under 3 minutes, and nobody cared. Moving on. Alright, they got a video on say his name, and he appears. I believe in Anthony Henry. So he's there with his brother, storyline brother, Beef. Yeah, Beef. I'm the Beef Man. Yeah. So we got a video on that. Didn't care. Alright, then we go to the infantry of the captain. Sean Dean, Charlie Bravo, and Trish Adora at ringside. They take on the Spanish Announce Project of Serpentico and Angelico. Get a little bit of dancey in the ring. Okay. Now we saw what happened last week with Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton, Daddy. You know, that match is tonight. Nia and Tiff going up against Bayley, give me a hug, and Naomi. If Naomi and Bayley get the win, whoever gets the pin gets to face Nia at probably Bad Blood. But if Tiff and Nia get the win, whoever loses between Bayley and Naomi, bye-bye, so long, farewell, you're gone from SmackDown. So that's later. But coming up next, we got the Tribal Chief and Cody face-to-face. So I want to get that out of the way real quick. Alright, it's a pretty good match, 7-minute match. The infantry get the win on Serpentico with the very quick boot camp. Their finisher, and that's pretty much it. Moving on. Alright, then we got Anthony, wake me up before you a go-go. He takes on a guy named Kit Sackett. Say that name fast. Kit Sackett! Anyway, Anthony Go-Go wins in exactly 3 minutes. Somebody called 3-minute warning. Anthony Go-Go comes out, beats this Hamanager in 3 minutes with a pop-up right hand, knocking him the fuck out. That's that. Another Tony Khan special. Then we got another one after that with The Machine, Brian Cage, taking on Dion Russman. Hey, Russman hit a quick rock bottom for a near fall, goes for the Eddie Guerrero frog splash, and missed. That's right, you know why he missed? Because his name is not Eddie Guerrero, let's say. Pero, I know. Calm down, Eddie. Calm down. I know. Alright, Cage powerbombs him down, then locks in a Texas Cloverleaf, and makes Dion Russman tap in under 4 minutes. That's that. Alright, after that, well, we just had Anthony Go-Go beat this schmuck named Kit Sackett. He's in the back with the big man, Shane Taylor, because they're part of STP, and Anthony Go-Go wants some Ring of Honor gold. Wonder what belt we'll go after. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, then we go to the Ring of Honor, it's a Proving Ground match for the Ring of Honor Tag Team belts. Well, a shot at the belts. So we had the Dark Order it was not Johnny Hungy, it's Evil Uno and Alex Reynolds. I don't know why Johnny Hungy couldn't do double duty in the match, but he was at ringside, sends Dustin into the ring post. It was a pretty decent match. That went 7.5 minutes. Evil Uno hits a power driver for a near fall on Dustin, but Dustin dives over and brings in Sammy for the hot tag. All 4 men are in. Dustin gives Alex Reynolds a Canadian Destroyer, then hits the final reckoning, and then Sammy goes up top, hits a beautiful Swanton Bomb. They win the match, and that's pretty much it. 7.5 minutes, and that's that. And then, to end the show, the Cage of Agony come in, wreck the champs, and that's pretty much it. So it looks like the Gates of Agony, Cage of Agony, who were former two-time Ring of Honor 6-man tag team champions, going after 2/3 of that Well, actually, 1/3 of it because the Von Erichs still have these 6-man tag team belts and they haven't defended them yet. Why have the trios titles? Why? Makes no freaking sense to me. But anyway, that's pretty much it. But that ends Ring of Horror TV for this week. Wasn't great, but still, I'm going to give it a modest 6.25 out of 10 stars. And that's it. So, thank you all for watching. I'm going to go watch the rest of SmackDown. I'm going to listen to my Tribal Chief. And that's it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. Acknowledge your Tribal Chief. Acknowledge the prophecy and the purge. Because if not, we got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. And that's it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, acknowledge us!